I am live. I'm gonna watch Ready Player One because they removed the Muppet Wizard of Oz, of course. So, Ready Player One. And I'm already queued up. I'm gonna be watching it on HBO Max. It is Sunday. Sunday, right? Yeah, it's Sunday. Hi, Michelle's daughter. Hi, Jules. Hi, Hush420. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Xavier. I see you. Paris. Hello. Ready Player One. Hi, Roderick. Hi. Ready Player One. Hi, Erica. I see you. Hi, Kyrie. Hi, Brian. Hi, Armand. Hi, Alexandra. Ready Player One. Ready Player One. Yeah, it's on HBO Max. Ready Player One. How have you been, Roderick? I'm gonna watch Ready Player One. How are you doing, Kyrie? How's everybody doing? Hi, Nelly. Hi. Did your name used to be something else, Camera Grundy? Yeah, HBO Max. Hi, Jenny Bean. Hi, Alex. Hi, Marcus. HBO Max. Hi, Chris. Ready Player One. Hi, Jenny Bean. Free your mind and your ass will follow. Hi, Jaren. Just working. Yeah. Did you get a new job? Did you get that new job? Because I knew you were thinking about taking another job. But yeah, Ready Player One is what I'm gonna watch. It's on HBO Max. Ready Player One. Muppet Wizard of Oz was on the list, but it looks like it's been removed because now I can't find it. It's only available for rent on Amazon Prime. Oh, it's always been that. You did. Nice. Is it going well, the new job? Hi, Kai. Just chilling. Yep. I'm going to watch Ready Player One, so I'm probably going to start in about a few minutes, 3 minutes. Am I a VR fan? I've done VR once. Is that the only time? Yeah, I've done VR like once. This was before COVID. And it was cool. I went to one of those VR places. I've never used like Oculus or anything like that. I've never used like an at-home VR headset, but I did it at one of those like VR arcades, I guess. It was all right. I don't think I would ever buy a headset for at home though. Yeah, the places are fun because you can also do it like with other people. I mean, obviously, like I don't know how they're gonna do it now in COVID. I mean, I guess you could still do it because the one that I went to was almost. It was basically like a warehouse, sort of, and they had it split into like separate rooms or like split into separate areas, and I guess they had all of the shit like wired through the ceiling, and all of the. So let's say that these are like the headset. All the headsets were like coming down from the ceiling, and so you like put it on, and since it's like coming down from the ceiling, you can like walk, and it's like a warehouse. You could like walk around pretty freely without being scared of like running into the wall or running into anybody. And anybody you're doing it with, obviously, you could like see them. So again, like I don't know how different the experience is doing it at home than doing it like at one of those places, but that was cool. I did like a zombie. It was like a zombie western game, and that was cool. It's an experience. It's an experience because when you have the headset on, you know, especially when you're like walking around the place, you can like turn fully all the way around, like you have full 360. Like it is like you're in the game. It is like you're in the game, and like you know, and you like hold up your hand and you like see, you know, you like see it in the game, and you have like your gun. because we had these like gun things to hold, and so you could like see it. Scary. It was scary. It was fun though. So I don't know how they would do it now with COVID. I don't know how the precautions would change it, but it was fun. This was in 2019 too, so it was like right before COVID. It was like summer. Yeah, it was cool. I don't know if I would. So I don't know how familiar you guys are. I know some people said they never saw Ready Player One, but Ready Player One is like a VR thing. I wouldn't want it to be. I don't think I'd ever want VR to get to the level of the Oasis, which is gonna be like part of what we're about to watch in this movie. But the level that have experienced it is fun. But I would be scared of like it getting too hyper realistic. It's just hard labor, but it pays better, so it's good for right now. Good, Roderick. Virtual reality, yeah, Queen. Yeah, the places are cool. Hi, Mel. It's interesting that the VR market hasn't taken off and still remains so expensive. You'd think COVID would have made it skyrocket. You would think so, and I know they were pushing it hard because they were giving so many Oculus commercials. But I think the headsets are too expensive and they're hard to use. So also before COVID, one time I stayed at Airbnb they had an Oculus thing that you could use. And it seems like I didn't use it because it seems like using them in your home seems like it's totally different. Because like one of the main reasons why at the place you have like so much mobility is because it's like routed through the ceiling and it's coming down. When you have like everything on the floor, I would be afraid of like trip and fall and break my neck because you can't see shit. You can't see anything in the real world because you have the thing on. I would need like open space to feel safe. What if our lives are VR? That's why I wouldn't want it to get too realistic. I'm not, the Matrix. I'm not trying to be confused about if I'm in the game or if I'm in reality. Hi, Tiara. VR zombie game? Oh, hell no. I watch video gameplays, but I don't really play video games. Yes, I hope everyone had a nice week too. I like this movie a lot, but no thanks. Right? Not in real life. Okay, let's get ready to start. You guys ready? Because I'm ready. Oh, you never saw it, Nicole. It's cool. It's a cool game, and I kind of feel, cool game. It's a cool movie, and it definitely has, I didn't bring let's definitely start, because I just realized I didn't even bring in my computer charger, and this one's a little bit on the long side. So let me just go ahead and start. I think I have enough juice to get through it, so let me just start. I'm going to start. Play. Oh, god damn it. Pause. Hold on. Fuck. I have this shit turned on. How do I turn this shit off? Where are you? There. No, I don't want this. I don't want this. How do I turn this off? Oh, fuck. No. I have the audio description turned on. How do I turn this off? Off. Wait, pause. I had to turn this shit off before. How do I get to the accessibility features? Audio descriptions. Computer, I want to turn it off. Off, I want to turn it off. Fuck me. No. Off. Damn it. I might have to open the accessibility features. Hold on. It's giving me the fucking audio description. Where it's like, a WB logo over top of the water with the wind flowing. Like, thank you, but I don't need this. I want to turn it off, please. I've only turned this off on the TV. I don't know how to turn it off on the computer. How do I turn it off? Where are you? God damn it. Fuck. Oh. Hold on, I'm not watching it. I gotta turn this thing off. And I don't see the option to turn it off right now. I'm gonna be watching Ready Player One on there on HBO Max. But I'm trying to turn off the audio description and I don't see it. So just bear with me. Where are you? Accessibility controls. Manage devices. Hold on, since I'm getting ready to turn this off anyway, I'm gonna go get my hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my computer charger and then I'm gonna come right back because I don't have it anyway. So hold on. BRB. Hold on. I have returned. I got the charger. Took me a minute to find it. I'm back. Hi Bree, we're watching Ready Player One. Let me plug in my computer. I turn the thing off. And we're gonna start. Okay. I'm back. Ready Player One. Okay, it's on. Good. All right. It's on HBO. I'm watching it on HBO Max. You should be able to find a link though, because, man, here we are again at this phase of hair growth of like, how are the headphones gonna stay on? Ready Player One. Ready Player One. I'm gonna watch it on HBO Max. I'm starting now. There we go. I had to get my computer charger and turn this audio thing off, but now I got it. Now I'm ready. So now I'm watching. Oh, I'm glad you feel good, Kyrie. I did Oculus once and it was interesting. This damn song. I just want hair again. Being bald in the summer is a lot. I sweat so much. 2045, the stacks. Last night I was watching Johnny Mnemonic for the first time, which is pretty funny because it takes place in 2021. You want eyelashes and your eyebrows back. I wonder how long it'll take to grow back. Oh, Jules, you have a projector? Ready Player One, yeah. The feel of real. Amazon has them for like $40. Definitely worth it. Hi, Chariot Man Gaming. Oh, and there's Bree. Yeah, I'm watching on HBO Max. Oh, I think my chat might have gotten stuck. I'm an hour, Lord. I'm 1 minute and 43 seconds in. 1:43. It just started. I think my chat might be stuck. It seems like it was, right? I see Queen. It just moved. Look at everybody in their house with the VR shit on. Ugh! Yeah, I just saw your comment, Queen. Life getting you down. The corn syrup droughts. The bandwidth riots. Look, this dude lives in like a damn stacks. Look, he has like a little secret hideout inside the cars. I live here in Columbus, Ohio with my Aunt Alice. Columbus. I should read the book. Ready Player One. These days, reality's a bummer. Everyone's looking for ways to escape. Ready Player One is a trip. I don't know if I'd run on this thing, though. I'd be scared to move this much with something over my eyes. I do like his goggles, though. The Oasis. They just like go in. Hi, the boy in blue. I'm watching Ready Player One on HBO Max. I just started. I'm 3 minutes in. They're showing the Oasis. Oh, time check. 3:53. So I'm right about 4 minutes. Oh, good. You guys are here. Okay. Yeah, now I see it. Not this being 6 years away. Woo! But see, like, it looks hyper realistic. You could climb Mount Everest with Batman. It's too realistic. I'd be scared of this. You can go in there. This is like the Bruce Willis movie, Surrogates. That was Bruce Willis, right? A Different Species, live action cartoon. Hi, Rico. This is how his avatar looks. Would you guys go in here? In the Oasis? Ready Player One is looking more and more like real life every day. My cyberpunk dreams. Okay, it's good. Yeah, time check. 5 minutes, 21 seconds. Escapism. Hi, Jay Mallard. How meta. Very much so. My brother's literally upstairs playing Minecraft right now. Hi, Sketchnificent. No, we haven't been on too long. I'm 5 minutes into Ready Player One. I'm watching on HBO Max. Widespread mass escapism doesn't sound healthy. No, it doesn't. I just love the word Oasis. We are already there. Honestly, I feel like it would be too scary to go into the Oasis. They have like all this mythology in the Oasis. Wow. This is like, just without the VR, this is the equivalent of like, you know, people logging on and getting addicted to these games. But everybody is on, literally everyone. Mom, look, he got some shit on fire. Oh, dead. It's like everyone. Little girl raging out. Ah! Losing your shit. Like, people try to kill themselves in real life because they lose all their shit in the Oasis. James Halliday. That's only 4 years from now. 2025. They released their first Oasis builds. Are we 4 years away from the Oasis, y'all? The VR worlds. And this guy, this is Scotty from fucking Star Trek, right? This dude, Shaun of the Dead, that's him, right? Everybody wants to rule the world. Look at this fucking Star Trek shit at the funeral. I'll watch with y'all after I get done washing my hair. I'm dead. What we in the biz call an Easter egg. He said, except for eating and going to the bathroom, people are just there every day, all day. No, I'd be scared to knock into something in real life. Hi, Davey. I'm watching Ready Player One on HBO Max. I'm about 9 minutes in. Halliday is telling them about the Easter egg he hid in the game. And how anybody that finds his Easter eggs, they own his share in the game. Which is, they become rich as fuck. And they can control the Oasis. Anorak, the all-knowing, aka Gandalf. Three keys. I think we're already there. I wonder if people spend all their time in there and stay fighting in war. Can folks develop legit PTSD? Hell yeah. Now we still have a ways to go, I think, in real life. We have VR, but it's not like this. Hell yeah, we ain't that far from a theme park on Mars. My roommate streams or is gaming for hours. When he's not at work, he could be on for 16 hours at a time. He rarely interacts with the real world. This man was really going to throw himself out the window for stuff he lost in the virtual world. Yes, because they spend their whole lives in the virtual world. Hi, Ori. I'm watching Ready Player One. I'm 10 minutes in. They just showed the title. Ready Player One. I think we're already there in terms of our entire lives are more or less on the internet. Hi, Natalia. I think the intricacies of this VR are so good that people are blurring the lines between reality and the game. As in egg hunters, the gunters, the Sixers, the pieces of shit. Innovative Online Industries, IOI, aka Amazon. They just hire people to hunt for the Easter eggs. Look, they have a support team made up of nerds. I love it. Like in Ready Player One world, like The nerds are like the cool people because they're holiday scholars. They know everything about the 80s, about the games, about the nerd shit. And everybody wants to fucking find this shit. This guy, this piece of shit right here. $500,000. No, wait, I'm sorry. $500 billion. He said it so casually. Excuse me, sir. Feels low. VR would probably be too much for my mental health. Yeah, this shit seems like it'd be too addictive. I might lose myself to it. To the Oasis. I love that he drives this car. If I could have any car in the world, of course I'd have to drive the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Is there even any other choice? Parsival. Speaking of video games, now that the new Ratchet and Clank is out, I have never hated PS5 scalpers more than I do right now because I can't play it. First to the egg. Woo! I didn't see this one in theater. I wish I had, though. Just for this racing scene alone on the big screen. They bumping the shit out of everyone. The Sixers, pieces of shit. She's on the Akira bike. There was like so much copywritten shit in the book, they couldn't even put all of it in the movie. Oh, yeah, they're racing in New York. Ah! Ah! They hit the trains! The trains are crashing! It looks so good. Not the bike. Forget the bike. The girl. The Sixer Fixer. It's definitely her. Twitch. Name drop. I wonder how much they paid for that name drop. I've seen all her playthroughs. Her Twitch streams. It's her. It's definitely her. Ah! He's like, these my coins now. Thank you. Sweet coins. He needed some gas. One of the main characters in this movie is Lena Waithe. Which I said, I was like, it's ironic that she's the reason we can watch it. But you don't really know who anybody is until the end. So, well, not the end, but... because they all use avatars, obviously. King Kong! Well, except Wade, who we've already seen. Silver Cup. It looks just like New York. It looks so good. Look, he's in the old school fucking Batmobile from the 60s. Right, not them on Canal Street, Jules. It looks so good. I wish I could have seen that. Now, if they ever re-released this one on the big screen, I'd watch it. Because I missed this one in theaters. I didn't see it. Time check. I am 15:40. Parzival's trying to get to the finish line. There goes King Kong right there. And nobody wants to get smashed because if you get smashed, you lose all your coins. You lose everything. Nobody wants to lose everything they have in the game. Bill! He's like, bitch, you're not going to make it. King Kong is still right here. Look, he definitely would have smashed her ass right there. Look at her little. Her bike is cool. Hi, Greta. Where was I? It's like, do you want reality or a fantasy world that looks hyper realistic, but almost anything is possible? Yeah, that's what they want. People are seeking escapism any way they can. I'd have to decline the oasis. I don't want to lose my mind. I prefer fantasy to reality. I like to act, read, and write as a form of escapism sometimes, but I still interact with the real world. The Sixers give me sweatshop tees. Oh, just wait and see. You haven't seen this one? Look, it's the Iron Giant. I love escapism like anyone else, but I also need reality. What in the Charles and the Chocolate Factory is this? How you bragging on somebody else's stuff? I'm at about 1731. Fingers! The internet can really change the course of your entire life. Nature was my escape. It refuels me. I knew it was set in New York. Oh yeah, Ready Player One. I could fix it in 10 minutes. The internet already has changed the course of our lives. Most of us feel like we have to have smartphones and devices now. I guess these folks hired to find the egg first, sign a contract so that once they get it, they can't just keep it for themselves, right? Yeah, they're employees of IOI, and they're going to show how it looks later to, like, they're all together in a big-ass room, and as soon as they die, or they're in like a ring of light, and as soon as anything happens, like, the light turns colors, so they wouldn't be able to hide it. They're obsessed with this dude, Halliday. Bro, but imagine it being 2045 and people are still obsessed with the 80s because of this dude. And, like, never let the 80s and the 90s die. The 80s and the 90s gonna have to die at some point. Cool. Look, she left his ass hanging. Look at his Excalibur fucking vest. I'd move into a mansion, buy a bunch of cool shit, not be poor. Look. He's like, I can't afford to zero out. Nolan Sorrento is Jeff Bezos, a.k.a. Lex Luthor. He's like, bitch, I'm broke. I can't afford to zero out. Artemis. McFly. Wait, where the hell are my gloves? And then they just, like, disappear. Ready Player One on HBO Max is what I'm watching. You feel it all. Get ready for the feel of getting shot. X1. Being a creative. Who told you to use them? Well, Reese. Well, I didn't tell you to do that. He spent all the house money on upgrades. Well, all of it. Look at this trash. Trailer trash. He spent all their house money on upgrades. You noob. Who jabs a kid? Go to your room, Rick. I swear to God. Out. I swear to God. You call Buddy a noob. Wade Watts. I'm scared of car crashes. This would scare me. I'm scared of real life car crashes, which is why I like roller coasters. Look, his bed is over top of the washing machine. Look at this shit. Jiggling. I wonder too what the fee is for name dropping in film or having a brand in film. I should watch the CinemaSins on this, because I know they have one. The World of Warcraft geeks got all the power in this movie. This racing road is giving me anxiety, and I'm just watching the Holiday Journals. Not them on Canal Street. I guess one of the most iconic fiction cars I'd want to drive is the Batmobile. Yes, King Kong. I want the ones from the 90s animated series. I bet it's super traumatizing to die in the game, like getting flipped into the train tracks by Kong, Nightmares Forever. I don't think they're going to do a Ready Player 2. And then he comes. Well, I mean, it's not like they die in real life, but when they die in the game, they zero out. So they lose everything. So they still don't want to die. Like, they still don't want to die. You can, like, go through this dude's memories. Reality will never truly let you escape, so enjoy whatever you feel. OMG, that's the Iron Giant. I loved that movie as a kid. And people are like, I'm not letting my kids on the internet. I'm like, how? Well, it depends on how old they are. Because obviously kids under a certain age, they can't have access to the internet unless you give them access to the internet. But over a certain age, nowadays that age is probably whatever age you give a kid a phone. So whatever age that is that people give their kids phones. But before that, 13. Look at this Space Invader shirt. Holiday doesn't want to deal with his creation. Why can't we go backwards for once? Backwards. Really fast. As fast as we can. He's like, hold on. Parsifal is a true gunter. Bill and Ted did it. Still have not seen Bill and Ted to this day. Yes, you got it. The nostalgic references are really nice and apropos in this movie. The 80s and the 90s will never die. In 2045, I'll be living my best life on Jupiter. I'll be getting a therapist because in real life, it's inaccessible. Oh, no way. I'm not going to tell you, bitch. Parzival. Backwards. He's like, I really hope this is the right thing to do. Bam. Got it. This part was so cool. He's like underneath the road. There's like another road down there. No spoilers. A lot of people have never seen it. No spoilers. Look, see, you just like, you can like see the stuff being like lifted up. There goes the T-Rex. There goes Kong. And I didn't see this movie in the theaters because I thought it was going to be trash. Kong can see him down there too. Woo! Got him. He made it. I wouldn't mind going to the Tron world to party. I wouldn't mind going inside of the Tron world either. Tron is cool. Nice racing, Padawan. You're the first to finish. I wouldn't mind partying with the fucking electro trolls either. Get the key! Woo! Parsifal! Get yourself a clue. That was so cool when they disappear. It looks like the powers from Color Rush. Who is this Parsifal? This movie really does a great job of capturing the try-hard edginess of gamers. People after Dogcoin, like, he called Buddy a noob. He basically blew off their money on lottery tickets. Go-karts give me anxiety. Yes! People, I said it. Post-COVID, be extra careful on the road because people are crazy now. There goes White Little Mama. I can only imagine virtual car crashes. They put him on top of the washing machine as a baby. I had to help him calm down and he stayed there. Hi, Monica. Watching Ready Player One. I'm at 2916. Look at all these ads. They just want to put ads all over everything. Fucking evil motherfuckers. Look at all these ads they want to put. Before inducing seizures. It's definitely like some Black Mirror shit. Look at all these damn ads. 100,000 coins. What the hell's a cataclysm? Who'd want that? IOI, they buy everything. That's a steal. He's just buying everything. This virtual robot butler is giving me Ask Jeeves. 18 before you can get a phone, Kyrie? 12 or 13. Oh, have you never seen Ready Player One either, Ori? Look, he got the X1 suit. I didn't get a cell phone until I was 16. I think I was like 14 or 15. They got internet at school. All their friends have it. I just don't see how that's a possibility to prevent it. I don't know. I haven't seen the internet in the schools for the smaller kids because they can't read. So they can't really access it. That's why I said, especially when they're little, like, it's easy to keep them off it. Like, people introduce iPads and stuff like that to their kids at, like, a young age, like 2 and 3. I don't think it has to be introduced that young. People just do it to keep the kids occupied so they don't have to do it. Like, I probably wouldn't introduce an iPad to a kid until maybe age 5. And then I probably wouldn't give them a phone until between 12 and 14 or 15. But yes, after a certain age, no, you can't keep them away. Here he is. The Steampunk Pirate King. It's so funny to me how this dude, like, took off. Like, I can never think of his name. I always think of him as fucking Hud from Cloverfield. Like, damn, he really, like, he got a little career. And I think that was his first movie. They, like, use all these magical artifacts and shit. Like, this would be cool. To, like, be in a world where, like, these magical artifacts and shit exist. This is how he appears. He looks like an evil Clark Kent. This is how Sorrento likes to appear. With a suit and everything. Let's see. My boyfriend's coworker's kid is 3 and has TikTok. Oh my goodness. How? See, like, a parent has to be enabling. Unless they can, like, read. Can they read? My future kids aren't getting their first phone till the age of 30. This dude has real poor interaction skills. No, I've never seen Bill and Ted. I know. She saw me going backwards. Because he won right after. Show is on fucking fire. His car is a Pontiac Firebird. Classic. I like the sequel too, but the first one was the best. It's on my list of movies to watch. I've never seen Bill and Ted, and I've never seen Point Break. Have you seen the video of some guy interviewing Keanu and asking how he gets into the mind of Bill? And Keanu's like, I play Ted. Kids definitely don't need phones till like 13. Wouldn't mind going to the Tron world to party. Spielberg demonstrated he still got it with this one. People sheltering their kids and not educating them on online safety is a big issue. But again, like, somebody just said they know someone that is 3 years old on TikTok. Like, a 3-year-old does not even understand the concept of online safety. A 3-year-old barely understands the concept of real life safety. So that's what I mean when I say, like, some people have their kids on the internet just too young because they use the internet and they use these devices as a way to, you know, it's like a digital pacifier. Like, you know, if you give the 2-year-old the iPad, they're just gonna, like, click around and be happy. You know, they're not gonna bother you. Hi. Look at Goro. You can't just go wherever you want. He just, like, grabbed him and started pulling him. Xenomorph! So fucking weird. She scared the shit out of him. No, she's right though. You have to have a disguise. You can't just be like roaming around. Clark Kent glasses. Now no one will know it's you. I did like the way they did the interface of how the game works. Look, see, now one knows it's no one knows it's him. Seeing how she just like pulled it off. Kids definitely don't need phones till like 13. Oh wait. Daft Punk was not playing about the Tron soundtrack. Yeah, there goes bitch ass Sorrento. What's how I like this coffee? You could have like different tiers of accounts. Like a gold person could be silver, platinum, bronze, depending on what they paid. We could have them just like pay, you know, like more money, like Sorrento bitch ass. True, my sis is 11, spent the night at her friend's house. And the girl went online. I was like, what the fuck? I'm a fan of Tron, so I'm a fan of the original and I'm a fan of the second one they made. The story was simple. It was more a visual and audio experience. Hackers did the techno-punk genre right. The stock fell 6% because he got one key. Adpocalypse. It's like an ad theme park. He's such a calm capitalist. I don't trust it. Oh, you never saw Ready Player One either? I didn't get a phone until almost 16. It was a hand-me-down flip phone that couldn't do shit. 13 when I got my first phone. It is. Look it up. What we just saw is the only time she's ever mentioned Kira. He's like, I'm a fucking holiday expert, bitch. That's her gamer tag. Holiday was like, I don't want to say a weirdo, but I like that they didn't portray Holiday as like this perfect like figure. He like made a lot of mistakes. No, a bet is a bet. No, you want to keep it. You can keep it. Why didn't my... He fucking... They both look like dumbasses. I was 13 when I got my first phone. I was between 9 and 10, but I was also home alone watching my sibling a lot. I honestly don't see myself... People keep leaving this man hanging. I honestly don't see myself introducing an iPad to my child until 5 or 6, and it would be a restricted time. This is a jam. Look, he dressed up like Prince. Look, he's dressed like Prince. Now he's dressed like Michael Jackson. No. No. Yes. You can't keep running in and out of my life. Bakaru Banzai? He's like, you have a cyber crush. Gotta be more careful about who you meet in the Oasis. You have a cyber crush. Look, this is definitely like some catfish and shit. And I saw y'all talk about catfish. He's like, bro, like, we don't know each other in real life. Like, we don't know each other in real life. And her name is Chuck. Think about that. Like, you have a cyber crush. You don't know this person. And your ex, look, he got his nice X1 suit on now. So he could feel everything. They just gave her a dummy phone and made an account so she could watch stuff, but I personally would not let my toddler on there. Right, see? Like a 3-year-old can't facilitate like their own getting on TikTok. So like the parents gave her a dummy phone and made an account so she could watch stuff. So now they can just like hand her the phone when they want her to watch something and like be occupied. Which I would never do with like a kid that young. It's too young. 3 is way too young. Shit like that bothers me for predators alone. Hi, Sam. People using the devices to babysit their kids. I like it. I like Buckaroo Banzai. They're like inside the game. Look, there goes Harley over there. I feel like the boy in blue is probably going to know who Harley is sitting with right here. Look, like they have clubs inside the game, everything. Look, he like called him from the real world. Where was I? That's part of why I didn't get a phone for so long. My family was hyper aware of predators and conditioned me to be as well. Like in high school, I had a media and marketing class at 14, and we were using Facebook and all that to find different things with our own account. It was just expected. You could navigate it. What's the point of having kids if you don't want to be bothered with them? I remember reading a Reddit story where a daycare worker had to fight the mom to not allow her 4-year-old to have their iPad at the center. She claimed her son needed it. Yes! You would be amazed. You would be amazed. Like, people really be like, no, they need it. Yeah, they need it because you gave it to them too early, and now you've fostered a fucking iPad and an internet addiction in your toddler. Like, now your 4-year-old is crying unconsolably if they don't have the iPad, or like they can't sit still. They can't sit at the table with the other kids and like eat their food because like at home, for you to get them to sit still and eat, you like hand them the phone or you like hand them the iPad. And so like now they're dependent on it. You've built up a behavior that now they expect to get the iPad all the time and they expect to get the phone all the time. And then you try to like put them in fucking preschool where there's no iPad and they cannot function. I've had to have this argument with parents as well. Their child can't have... The two main arguments I've had to have with parents as a preschool teacher: their parent can't have their device at school. I mean, their kid can't have their device at school. And toy guns are not allowed at school. You would be amazed how many parents want to allow their kids to bring BB guns, water guns. Even just like at my school, we just had a no gun policy. Like they can't, like maybe they could bring a blanket, maybe they could bring a stuffed animal, maybe they could bring a car, something like that. They cannot bring a gun. Parents want to fight. They just got the new Nerf or the new Super Soaker or the new this and that. They just want to bring it to school. Like, why can't they bring it? Like, it's not a real gun. Why can't they bring it? We have a no gun policy. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. They cannot bring their gun and they cannot bring their device. Staying alive, staying alive. What? Shh. Well, Buckaroo blows it. You never tell anyone who you are in the real world, you dumbass. Look, she's like, you don't know me. You never tell anyone your real name. Oh my gosh. She's like, boy, bye. I'm not 4730. Wade the dumbass just told Artemis his real name. Shut up. She's like, did you hear what I said? You don't even know me, bro. You only know what I want you to know. You only see what I want you to see. Dumbass. Bye, Monica. Let's see. Do you guys think in a few years catfishing will be a serious crime? Probably. The 3-year-old is making TikTok videos, lip singing and watching TikToks. Catfishing should be a serious crime. That's scary as fuck. It's too young. Yeah, my boyfriend and I were like, oh, right. Hi, pretty unicorn. I'm with you, Seren. This film looks hella cool. Sad I didn't see it in theaters. Yeah, I missed it. Zemeckis Cube turns everything back in time. 60 seconds. Now, aren't you glad you bought that shit? Tiers of memberships are pure capitalism. I wish you could rent a movie theater and have them play what you want. Low key like karaoke, but films. You can rent out movie theaters, but I think it's a bit pricey. She kicked the shit out of him. Fucking dumbass. Right? This is a game. I'm talking about real world consequences. No, she's like, no, I'm serious. Real world consequences. He died in a loyalty center for IOI. Like, she's like, you think this game shit is real? This game shit's not real. This illusion. You actually can. Me and my friends were going to do it with Tokyo Drift. I was 14 when I got my real phone. I think MC lets you rent out theaters for like $70. Holiday is a flawed character. I was 17 when I got my first phone, but it was also 2001. Smartphones weren't even a thing yet. This be like visiting Westworld, only virtual without robots. He got the coin back, Nicole. If I could have a virtual experience in a video game and dress as anybody, Prince would definitely make the top of the list. Ready? The real world identity of Parzival is Wade Watts. Voila. Dumbass! Wade! They're going white little mama again. Me, no, this boy is not going to dress as Prince. Then he changes into Michael Jackson. I can't. His friend is dropping a lot of sense. All I remember when we first got AOL, mom put restrictions on the account. I had 4 hours a day to download all the fanfic I wanted to read for that day. So this is the loyalty center. You see, they like have people working in these boxes. She could be a 45-year-old man. He's just blind, child. I can't. Okay, the dress is cute. Giving me Black Mirror San Junipero. Was that Arkham Asylum? Harley Quinn. Yeah, making baby addicts. Tech really can impede children's development. Social media could be just as strong of an addiction as alcohol. People be conditioning their child to be addicted to technology. Is sad. And Natalia, what the hell? Toy guns. Yup. Oh, yeah, it was Arkham Knight. Harley Quinn. Her dress turned into a 70s pantsuit. Internet addiction is a hell of a drug. I think one of the people that was with Harley in that scene was an Atlantean. Child, that would make me just want to quit my teaching job. Why can't my kid punch out that other kid? Wow, she's working him in that virtual reality dance scene. Time check, I'm at 52:35. Sorrento just hit up Wade, asking him for a meeting. There are literally 2-year-olds with TikTok accounts in their name. That's no one but the parent. Just like these parents that like make Instagram accounts for their babies and their kids. Like they're the one that's introducing the child so young. He's in love with an illusion. He's definitely losing his damn mind. He gave up his anonymity. You're in love with the design. Right, like it's an avatar. Like there's probably millions of other people out there that have this exact same skin. That's a really cool rig. Looks like a giant hamster ball. It's a really cool rig. I don't clan up. I don't clan up. She's the first girl to touch him aggressively. He's putty in her hand. Yeah, the special touching suit ain't so fun anymore, is it? She really does. She looks just like Lil Mama. Every time I see her, I just really think, like, there goes white Lil Mama. Why wouldn't? He's like, shit. Okay, now I'm back. Oh, that's weird. Declan, that's really weird. Let me screenshot that. That's weird. Yeah, we're live. I'm watching Ready Player One, Declan. That's really weird. I'm watching it on HBO Max. I'm at 54:40. He's having his meeting with Sorrento. People... Not John Hughes. It's a trap. Faber College from Animal House. Look, I know you think I'm just some poser. You are a poser, you piece of shit. You are a corporate asshole that doesn't appreciate pop culture. You have a little nerd in your head, Sorrento. Man, that's not true. I crack open a tab. I put on some Duran Duran. This white dude. It's just full of all these things, man. It's so cool, man. Sorrento's a piece of shit. I'm just like you, bro. Piece of shit, Sorrento. I hate this dude. He has such a punchable face. He's really a villain you love to hate, this guy. I crack open a tab. I listen to some Duran Duran, bro. People who make Instagram accounts for their kids and then pretend to be their kids commenting on their parents' pages are so weird. You look so great, Mom! I don't know. I think it's one thing for pets, but it's weird when people do it for their children. These personas aren't the real them. It's a low-key illusion. 2020 COVID taught me that every single person is playing a persona. Lying. Hey, my fellow youth. From fairly reasonable to maniacal overlord. You really switch gears there. Wade Owen Watts, born August 12th, 2027. Dumbass, because you said your real name. He's not there, though. He's in his little van. And some ghetto trash rat warren in Columbus. He's like, I'm not even there. He's not there, though. He's in his little junkyard hideaway because he has to hide from his aunt's boyfriend. But he lives with his aunt. Remember, his parents died, so he lives with his mom's sister and her boyfriend in the stacks. But the dude Sorrento found out his name and where he lives. Said he's gonna blow it up. Look, he's using drones. This dude is really Jeff Bezos. Like, he's using drones. He's like, Alice, come on, Alice, pick up. Look, the dude got his X1 suit on. Rick, the place is gonna blow. Piece of shit. You're not gonna hear his voice ever again. Look, they blew the whole stack up. Not even just Wade's unit. They blew the whole stack up, all them people. He was like, I'm not even there. This is why Artemis was like, you never say your real name. Like, this shit has real world consequences. Like, you think this Oasis shit is just a game? Like, she's like, this is not a game. IOI's trying to find this egg for real. Like, the Oasis is $1 trillion company, and whoever wins the egg gets the money, and they get control of the company. Like, IOI's not playing. Real world consequences, Wade, you dumbass. IOI came from me in the real world. So he just like called his friends. IOI came from me in the real world. My fellow youth. I do like this movie. I'm all for a treasure hunt type mystery story. Dude was lying through his teeth. The corporate guy's trying too hard. Master manipulator. I knew a guy in high school literally made like 4 non-Twitter accounts so he could like his own tweets. Said his real name to impress a girl, aka a virtual skin. Yes, I've been to Columbus. I did an episode of The Black Americans there with K.A. Freeman. There's a lot of black people in Columbus. Well, I was from Columbus, Ohio. There's a lot of black people there. A lot of people that leave Detroit move there. It's one of those like black Midwest towns. It's all the same in the Oasis. 2027 isn't that far away. Lord, time be flying. This is like legitimately falling for Katana or Jade from Mortal Kombat in a game. Piece of shit. You ain't gonna hear anything ever again. That's why you don't say your real name, dumbass. Yes, he did. OMG, this man really murdered 12 plus people for some virtual reality. Yes. IOI and Sorrento, they're like really trying to find the egg for real. Because whoever wins the egg, they win all the controlling shares of the company that makes the Oasis. And it's like worth trillions of dollars. And they win full control over the Oasis. Right now, nobody can make any changes to the game. And the game is like totally free for anybody to just like hook up to and play. And it's exactly the same as it was when Halliday died, because Halliday had like all the access. So whoever wins can make changes to the game. So the dude Sorrento wants to win so that he can implement ads and like money tiers and like all this stuff. He's trying to like bank up. He's serious. Nobody has made it anywhere on this board except for Wade as Parzival. And he said his name like a dumbass, which is why even earlier in the movie when he was like walking around without a disguise on chilling, Artemis was like, "You're Parzival, you can't just be walking around without a disguise on." And then he told her his real name. She's like, "This shit has real world consequences. Like, this shit is not just some little game. Like, oh, we just trying to get the egg. Like, no. Like, we're trying to get the egg for some fun." She's like, "No, this shit is real." So she's part of like a real like rebellion. All these people like are trying to find the egg before IOI. So that's where we go next. The movies. Curator. Holiday. 2025. This is a powerful thing, much more than a game. Blackwood Midwest culture is very cool. You should watch the Columbus episode of Black Americans, Jules. You'd probably really like it. You'd probably really like it. Wow, face tattoo guys with Artemis, that I wasn't expecting. Shorty got the ASAP Yams birthmark. Absolutely positive. I mean, most guys do not play as women, though. Some do, but most don't. I actually was just reading about this. Don't ask me why. I was like down a rabbit hole. I think it's something like, I was reading something about self-actualization. It was something about like the way that people view themselves in games and virtual realities, which they also included like social media handles and anonymous accounts. So like Reddit accounts, like YouTube accounts. The vast majority of people actually like do stick to their same gender. Something like, I want to say 86% or something like that. It was actually a really interesting study. Like very few people play it. People will play as like a different race. People will play as a different creature, elves, all type of shit. But most people play as the same gender. It was really interesting. It was specifically on gender and self-actualization. And you also have a lot of women that play as men because they don't want to be harassed. Little girls, y'all know how to get out of here? Wait. This damn ball. Look. Ooh. The Shining. Look, it's the blood elevator. H already said he hates horror games. Even though I did like Striking Vipers for that reason. Because I feel like Striking Vipers kind of went into that, like that whole Avatar versus real life. Okay, yeah, the Flint, Detroit, and Chicago ones. There's two on St. Louis also, where we talk a lot about St. Louis culture as well. That you'll probably like, Jules. I don't. Maybe I'm an outlier. When I play MMO, I play 90 male 90% of the time. Yeah, I view myself as a 9-foot sexy blue alien. Yeah, I think Spielberg had a lot of fun with this one too, Ori. I mostly play as women because I find the women more interesting, and I like their moves better in mini games. I know someone that's male that prefers playing as a woman because they feel like women have more customization, which I thought was like interesting as well. I read a lot of studies on like self actualization and like gaming and virtual reality and social media and the internet because I think it's really interesting how like augmented reality does have an effect on like the way you see yourself. It's pretty interesting stuff. A little bit scary. Pretty interesting though. No, you know I hate scary movies. I I usually use women, even though I'm a dude. I prefer it. It makes me think. One of the rarest exceptions is Liu Kang on Mortal Kombat 11. Oh hell no, they got the Shining Twins. Yeah, Striking Vipers was excellent for that. I'm at 1 hour, 8 minutes, and about 35 seconds. Just for anybody wondering. The Striking Vipers discourse made me so mad. So many people missed the point. Oh really? I didn't. What was the discourse around it? I didn't follow any like actual discourse around it. I haven't even seen The Shining, but still no better than trust those twins. That's also true. Women tend to have more variations in looks and whatnot. The film Perfect Blue kind of speaks to this. She turned into a giant. My cousin liked to play as a girl in Call of Duty because he said they have a smaller frame and are harder to shoot. I'm gonna look for the link. I'm gonna look for it. I normally save all my really interesting stuff in Pocket, so I'm sure I saved it. I should be, and I can like search my Pocket thing, my Pocket cache, so I should be able to find it. See, she's like dancing with zombies. The zombie circle level. Take the leap. Yes, the idealized self versus reality. Yes, exactly. Really interesting. If you type in stuff about like idealized self or self actualization in video games, some stuff might come up. But I'll look for the link specifically that I was reading. Most of the discourse was people saying it was weird or making jokes about them being gay, saying he was a bad husband. Obviously, at the time, people were not ready to receive it. Oh, yeah, no. The whole point is supposed to be like, yeah, commentary on like avatars versus real life. And I did like that they included a male who played as a woman, too. Care to dance? But even this shit right here, like, this is Halliday's, like, version of Kira. Everything in the Oasis is, like, you know, Halliday's dream, like his, again, like talking about like idealization versus reality. This is like his version of how he wished reality was. Go on. I kind of low-key feel like Ready Player One is another movie on augmented reality that was a little ahead of its time with some of the themes. But I also think the marketing for this movie was weird because that's exactly why I didn't see it in the theater, because I thought the movie looked lame. But then it turned out to be like way better than I was expecting. They should have played up like some of the philosophy of this movie a little bit more. So look, see, now they're showing how they play, see? They all play together, so they can't just like steal the egg if they find it. Mr. Sorrento, I really think you need to see this. Bitch, they found 2 of the keys. See, you thought this man was dead. He told you he wasn't home. Positive for Wade Watts. He told you he was not even there. He said, I'm not even there. I'm watching Ready Player One. I'm at about 1 hour and 13 minutes. They're looking for Wade. They just realized he's alive. See, they use drones to find people. Amazon. Oh, wow, you were right. This is a gaming gulag. Yes! That's what Artemis kept trying to tell him, like, this is some real life shit. Like, this isn't just like, oh, we just get on the Oasis and we're just playing pretend. Like, no. Found him. This is like the game Revolution. Where was I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up. Idealized self versus reality. In the Matrix, it was called digital self-image, which I always like that phrase as well. Hi, Shim Jim. Ready Player One will happen in the next 2 to 3 years. Seriously, why hasn't anyone called the police? Actual people are dead and gone. They need to go to jail. IOI runs everything. IOI is like the police. Nobody. Seren. I actually just read something about this. I'm constantly reading. I read a lot. And I literally, like, anything that comes to mind, like, I will Google, like, I wonder how many, like, men do play as women. I type into Google until I can, like, find some literature on it or find a study. I will say that it is convenient that Samantha is, like, a young girl his own age that conveniently lives near him. But we're going to keep watching. But it is also based on a book, and I'm pretty sure this is how it goes in the book too. So even though I haven't read it, the book had to like remove a lot of copywritten material, but there are going to be some other reveals. First to the egg. First to the key, first to the egg. Never trust someone you meet in the Oasis. Duh. Like, duh, Wade. You don't know who any of these people are. You don't know who any of these people are in real life. In real life, your best friend is Lena Waithe. Ah! They've spotted us. So this is Daito in real life. So this is his whole little clan. This is how they look in real life. She drive this damn postal van with her rig inside, with her hookup in, with her fucking Oasis hookup inside. They being chased by white little mama. They look like, who the hell are you? Show? Look. Show is a fucking kid. That's why I said, I was like, there's going to be some other reveals later that are going to be better. Like, I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, what? This is why you never know who you are talking to online. Sometimes you're really talking to fucking little kids. That's why some of these little Instagram pages and stuff, like, some of them be like, fuck you, da-da-da-da-da. Then you go look on their page and I'd be like, class of 2031. I'd just be like, block. Like, you never know. You never know. And his best friend H, who he thought was like some dude, is fucking Lena Waithe. And she's fucking black. When I saw this movie, I didn't even know Lena Waithe was in it. I was like, what the fuck? His friend is Lena Waithe. His other friend is this 11-year-old kid. Because you only see their avatar. Hi. So see, they caught Samantha and they put her in a loyalty center. So this is what, this is something that her father died in. So this is what a loyalty center is. They're about to show it. Look, they literally have these motherfuckers like in virtual enslavement. They like jack them into the Oasis and force them to work. Work violation. Work violation. Look, and this shit's heavy as fuck. Like, it doesn't have to be heavy. They're in a virtual world. Like, it could be light. IOI will not reimburse any lost coin if you zero out. I thought it might be a woman, but I was surprised that it was fucking Lena Waithe. See, they like fall through the ice. And they have like fucking cops. See, like IOI is like the police. They have like virtual cops in there that if you don't work quick enough, they like zap you with that shit. And if they zap you enough, you zero out, like you die. And then that just puts you in more debt to IOI. Which is what happened to her father until her father died in there. Like they work people to death in there. Look at these holiday scholars. Look at the shit that they wear. Look, she got the Fitbit on. Ah! They wear these 3-piece suits. Oh shit, that's Lena. She's his virtual bestie. I'm gonna need Wade to move when they're being chased after. See a child unexpected. Also something that really happens. Lots of small kids, online gaming. He's 11. Where are his parents? Maybe they killed his parents too. He seems smart. He really does look like an evil Clark Kent. Yes, enslavement, virtual prisoners. They're like activating this magical artifact that they got earlier. They're making a shield, a magic shield around the third key, so that other people can't get in. This shit looks like Mordor. Shit looks like Mount Doom. I mean, this is a nice ass rig. This is definitely the type of rig you want to be in if you're going to be fucking gaming for 16 hours a day. Who? Killed my mom's sister. I mean, and that's fucked up. Like, his parents are dead. That was like the last family he had was his aunt Alice, and they killed her. I'd mock him by singing the Smallville theme song if I met him. Really does look like evil Clark Kent. He got on his suit underneath that spacesuit. Oh yeah, she was his aunt. I think you missed the beginning. Yeah, she was his aunt. Because his parents died. Because everybody's poor and fucking dying. That's why they fucking they're hooked on the Oasis. See, they made him think he's awake, but he's not awake. They built an identical version. And Wade saw his rig, so they were able to like make a exact like digital replica. The fact that they have all these people enslaved. Look, and they're in this little ass room, and they force them to work. It's on Planet Doom. IOI. How are you a virtual cop? Like, they're virtual cops and they're cops in real life. No way through it. Oh, this is nuts. Oh, it's fake. Okay, I'm giving him a warning shot to the leg. Turns out he's not awake. He's awake. Funny. Look, and she can't even see anything because she got this shit on her head. So they're like telling her she can like only see the virtual shit. So like this room that she's in, this is sort of how the hookup looks when you like go to a VR place. Only it's obviously bigger than this. But like all the shit like comes down from the ceiling and you like put the thing on and it covers your whole head. And then you like put the gloves on, and if you have the guns, they like give you the gun. Like I played the zombie game, so we have like guns, and it has these like cords, just like these cords that she has, and they like go into the wall or they like go up into the ceiling so that you could walk around and not trip on anything or hit anything. Like, it's cool when you're doing it recreationally. It is scary to think about the idea of like something like that being implemented into like policing where they like catch you and instead of putting you in fucking jail, which is like bad enough, they fucking take you to one of these VR places and they like forcibly hook you up to one of these shits and force you to work. Black Mirror. That really sounds like some, I've seen somebody say like this shit is like some Black Mirror shit, and it is. I should look into what are these suits made out of in real life. He has Blade Runner eyes. They have that light in him. He should know that he's still sleeping. Well, not sleep, but he should know that he's still plugged in. Look, he's about to realize that he's still plugged in. Uh-oh. He's about to take his shit off. This isn't real. You're tapping my feed. Dumbass. Put the password on the rig like a piece of shit. RoboCop. Why couldn't she be like bald-headed? They were like, birthmark. So what are they gonna do when they need to eat and or go to the bathroom? They get a break. So like they hacked into Samantha's thing and made it seem like she was on like a legal break. Because they get a break to use the bathroom. I think it's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. Because this is really Amazon. And this dude is Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos wishes he could figure out a way to digitize his workforce and like plug them into some shit so that they could like work even more. Every time I watch this movie, that's all I think. Like, they use drones to track people. They use drones to put bombs on shit and blow it up. And he's like an evil fucking corporate piece of shit that's trying to like buy everything and like run everything and like monetize everything. Like, Sorrento is fucking Jeff Bezos, who's Lex Luthor. She's like, man the hell up. Unless you want to fucking take this and look for them yourself. White little mama. Kegel exercises for men. Sorrento be in his little rig working out, reading Nancy Drew. Wasn't someone developing technology to make prisoners serve 20 years in their mind in 5 minutes? No, I think you are thinking of Black Mirror, because that was a Black Mirror episode. Digitized labor. The irony of him projecting himself as Superman when he's actually Lex Luthor. Yeah, post it, because that was definitely a Black Mirror episode. I heard the time people who work at Amazon for bathroom breaks. Yeah, I've heard that too. Everybody knows that. Even though they deny it, everybody knows that it's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this shit reminds me of fucking Amazon. A lot. A force field around the third challenge. It's basically cheating. Look at Catwoman. Look at Catwoman and Batman. Look, they have this shit like strapped to their heads in real life. And they're all seeing it. This guy. He's Jeff Bezos for real. Bye, Davey. I'm too scared to sit in his chair. He could have it booby trap. I know Bezos himself is essentially real life Lex. I just like Lex from Smallville. I'm grown. Ain't nobody timing me on a bathroom break. The article's title has a literal Black Mirror episode. It's by Uprocks. I'm gonna check it out, Jules. Because I know like that was literally something in Black Mirror. Maybe they got the idea from Black Mirror. Because the one that had the dude from Mad Men, John Hamm, that was his job. He was basically like a... I want to say he was like a probation officer, but that's not the right word. Like, he was this dude that developed this technology where he could make like digital copies of people and control them. He could like speed up time or slow down time as he wanted. Girl, keep your redhead ass down. You know when you type that, you know what I just thought? they figured they made her a ginger and they gave her a fucking port wine birthmark. They were like, we've done enough. We've done enough to make her unattractive in real life. She's a ginger. She has a birthmark. Like, we all know how hard it is to be a redhead in real life, guys. Like, let's not do too much more. Like, we don't want to do too much. We don't want the audience to feel like we're doing too much, guys. That's what I thought when you typed that she's a redhead. I was like, they probably did. They probably didn't want to do anything else. Activate Iron Giant. He like called on everybody to attack IOI with them. Birthmark and ginger. We don't want to push it too far, guys. We still need her to be somewhat attractive. Yes, digital copies of people like clones, Queen. Yes. And they were trying to figure out, like, do the digital copies have rights? Like, is this torture? Like, if you make a digital copy of somebody and you lock them up in a virtual prison and you make it so that 5 minutes seems like 20 years, is that inhumane? Look, all the people came. This is like the best scene in the movie. It's definitely, I would say it's definitely inhumane, yeah. The Iron Giant lives. They're like birthmark and ginger. Woman screams in the background. That's psychological torture. So now she's in the IOI suit. Because she's inside, since she was working, she's inside the force field, which they're now all attacking. See how it turns red when they fail? And they have somebody like watching, see, and they're like crossing shit off on a board. Just because Nicole was like, oh, what happens if like one of the IOI people find the egg? Like, what stops them from running away? And remember, I was like, they're going to kind of show later on how they do it. Like, it's highly regulated. Try adventure. Play adventure. Play adventure. That's psychological torture. You think it's been 20 years and it's only been 5 minutes. Would the clones have rights? How would it not be a form of mental torture? So this is something they discuss across like numerous episodes of Black Mirror. Because some people say like, well, the clones don't have rights because like they're not the real actual person. Like they're just a digital copy. But in some instances, you find out later on that the actual real person may or may not even be like alive anymore in the real world. But you still have their consciousness sort of like uploaded into this mainframe, and you're still torturing the consciousness, using the consciousness for things to get information. So, but then you have some people be like, well, it's not a real person, so it doesn't have rights. They go across like a few episodes with like the digital copy clone shit, and like 5 minutes you could, because like the episode with John Hamm, he literally has like a dial where he like turns it up and down because he's trying to get one of the clones to do something and she doesn't want to do it, so he makes her think she's been in there alone for like 5,000 years or something, but it's really only been like 30 seconds. He like turns the dial up and then he like turns it down and he's like, now are you ready to talk? And then she's like, please don't leave me again, like, because she thinks it's been like 5,000 years. First to the egg. We're not gonna take it, with the fucking boombox. Ori, are you still watching? I know you're gonna enjoy this part. There's a lot of fan service in this part. Bye, Jeff. That's the kind of shit I like. I want to be the characters I love. They're not programmed. They have autonomy. And the virtual copies clearly have their memories, feelings, etc. The article actually says it's 1,000 years, but only crosses an afternoon. I can't imagine what 1,000 years does to your mental. We're not gonna take it. I Rock in real life is HUD from Cloverfield. He's been in like a lot of other shit too. I'd probably be dressed up like a Sith with a lightsaber. Look, like I feel like I don't think I would want to do anything else. Ah! I would drive a DeLorean. Yes, she is in the Sixer War Room. Adventure, of course. Yes, we know. Wade. I know, that's what I'm saying, Sketchnificent, that it's been like several episodes of Black Mirror where they've discussed this concept, at least 5 of them. Like different episodes where they discuss like different areas of this concept. It's a bunch of episodes. The one with John Hamm is like a Christmas episode. That's like the first one where they introduce it. The first episode of season 3, I think, which is like a Star Trek sort of episode, they talk about it. The episode Black Museum, they discuss it. Those are like 3 off the top of my head that I know they discuss it in. Woo! Railgun just killed all of them. Look at Joe like running. Look at Chucky. Look, it just like stabs anything though. Like it doesn't care. It's fucking Chucky. Look, Chucky's like killing all of them. They have to like get out and get into like new rigs. They have to like switch. Look, they're all fighting in the middle of the street. Look! Because they're all fighting. They're all fighting IOI with Parsifal. Look, some people were Ninja Turtles. Look at everybody running. Look, they're Call of Duty. I love seeing the Iron Giant fight. There go evil Clark Kent, Sorrento ass. Go Zero! Look at that. Well, I guess this is Mega Godzilla. Yeah, Mecha Godzilla. Look at Iron Giant running. What's the point of looking like Clark Kent if you won't then be Superman? No! Why does my email thing keep popping up? His Mechagodzilla does look cool. And all these like big ones are worth a lot of coins. Where was it? One of them had the moves. I saw that flip kick. He's Gundam. Look at how many of them they just killed. Seren's worst nightmare, a living doll with a knife. What's the point of looking like Clark Kent if you won't then be Superman? But Godzilla looks dope, though. Love the blue flame. He can't be Superman because Warner Brothers won't allow it. So this movie was actually made by Warner Brothers. But they still couldn't get, like, a lot of the... It's funny because, like, even though Steven Spielberg directed this movie, like, there was a lot of shit in the book. Shit from movies and properties created by Steven Spielberg and even created by WB that they still couldn't get the rights to have in this movie. So there's still a ton of shit that didn't make it in the movie, which is why I want to really read the book. Because I know a lot of shit in the book actually was different than it is here. First to the egg. He destroyed his Gundam. You know how much money that Gundam was probably worth? H is beating the shit out of him with this Iron Man. I loved seeing the Iron Man in this one. And her IOI. He's like, fuck. And she's in the IOI room, which he knows because she got the IOI suit on. Zeroed out. They better not touch my precious Iron Giant. I don't know. Did this movie commercially flop? This shit costs a lot of money to make because they still had to secure all these individual properties. They had to pay money to secure all these individual properties. So, like, they had to pay for Gundam. They had to pay for Iron Giant. Everything we saw that was recognizable, like, they had to pay for Harley Quinn. They had to pay for King Kong. Yeah, the Batmobile, Batman characters, Buckaroo Banzai, Thriller, Prince. They had to pay for all that stuff. So, I don't know if this movie did well because it cost a lot of money to make. He flipped him off, right? So many references, millions. Shit, it's her, damn straight. This is from my father, you piece of shit. Look it up. It grossed 500 mil and cost 100 mil. Geez, so it did well, I'm guessing. Oh, that's reasonable. Respectable. Respectable return. No! See, and this is like the kid. The 11-year-old kid just like took his arm off. The kid is the ninja. He's a beast. Look, they lost the Iron Giant. Look, he did his thumbs up like the Iron Giant does. Superman. If the game is adventure, why haven't they run yet? Right, she's like still there. He's trying to figure out which one is her. He's there. Yeah, she's in that room in real life. Really an Iron Giant Terminator reference. Spielberg was clowning. He put like all his own shit. He put like all his own shit in the movie. Even though I know Terminator is James Cameron and Iron Giant is Brad Bird, I'm just saying. He caused her to zero out. Back to Respawn. Get it together, Sixer. Back to respawn. It's a good thing he fucking shot her ass. She would have been caught right there. I'm at 146.26. I really like the pacing of this movie too. It's a quick watch, even though it's a pretty long movie. And they have so many Sixers, like, they just hop into a new rig. Look, he just killed a lot of them all at once. Damn, it'd be interesting to see the breakdown of costs, just to see the total of what they spent on all these properties to include in the movie. Marvel has us used to $1 billion. We have to adjust our expectations. Iron Giant falls into lava. Me. No! You know the Iron Giant can always put himself back together, though. She built him the first time. She could build him again. It's not adventure. Everyone who wins loses. I'm mad they got the Bluetooth. They got the Bluetooth headset on. This old ass TV. This is definitely a 1983 setup. This TV on this like stand. I might watch Iron Giant after this. Spielberg was fanboying himself. Yes! Wikipedia says the budget for this movie was 155 to 175 million. Box office revenue was 582 mil. Despite the many references and shoutouts, this was better than most MCU movies, which many easily got a Billy. This movie was quite good. I definitely think that... Look, he cut his arm off and now he has a fucking tentacle. I definitely think that this... I think that this movie was, like, mismarketed. Nolan Sorrento. You know that kills all of us, right? I got 10 years worth of shit inside of me. I would leave. Like, you got him this fucking artifact that's about to kill all of y'all, you dumbass. Talk about something you thought he was bluffing. He's like, I got 10 years worth of shit inside of me. Like, yeah, I felt those. I don't even think I would want the X1 suit. Like, why do I want to feel everything when I'm fighting people and shit? See, like, they feel this shit. I'd use the cheap janky suit where I don't feel shit, thanks. And I could just die in peace. Like, he, like, kicked him over there by the artifact. No, no, no! He killed everybody on the planet. Look at this. Look, he was almost there, too. He was almost there. If he had got out, he wouldn't have lost all his shit. Look, everybody that's there, they're losing everything. All those people, they're losing everything. The whole scoreboard got cleared. He killed everybody. Fucked up. Yeah, I at least wouldn't wear the crotch part if I didn't have to. He's like, haha. Now we all have to start over. This is creative. Yeah, he got a tentacle arm. The current MCU is so bad to me. It's getting borderline unwatchable. I like the coin deaths. He said, hold on, that's 10 years of my life. Z, he's still alive. Parzival's still alive. That quarter. Extra life. 1 up. He got an extra life from the curator because they made that bet and he won. Nicole, remember when you were like, he should keep that coin? And I was like, oh, he kept it. Because Artemis gave it back to him. Live feed in the Oasis channels. You've got to go straight to the invisible dot at the start. Live feed. Look, you guys see it says like enlist today, innovative online industries. IOI is like the police, the military, like it's everything. And they always mention the fact that she has red hair. Her being a redhead is definitely meant to be like some ugly shit. You know me as Daito. Gundam. She never met them in real life. Late 30s model postal van. He's still playing. Extra life, long story. Sorry I shot you. Right, he's like, I'm not gonna tell you guys that I'm 11 years old in the game. I don't know where fucking Sho's parents are though. He's been with them since like, he's been with them for like at least a day or two. Because when H picked them all up, it was nighttime. So it's definitely like the next day. And they just got caught by white little mama. I'm at 153.29. His balls. Even if you made a feel everything suit, why would you design it to feel pain? I already watched the Iron Giant die. I'm numb to everyone else dying now. How the F is he still alive? Random, but the way bots come into alive in the comments they enter is laughable. I knew the quarter was special. I ain't dropping nothing. Oceans of blessings. Everybody got zeroed out. Everybody got zeroed out. What are they watching? Live feed. Reminds me of the Symptoms episode of The Robot on Fire saying, why was it programmed to feel pain? IOI is like Skynet, just one big corporation. The Gingernet, she's Ginger, the horror. I feel like she was talking about her blackness and maybe womanness being unexpected. I thought so too. His parents just think he's still in his room gaming. Those gaming kids could go missing for a week. Damn, white little mama, mind your own business. Oh, she was in Ant-Man? Oh, are you talking about the redhead or are you talking about white little mama? The boy in blue. She's gonna play Jill Valentine? You have to be talking about the redhead. I don't know that. You could be talking about white little mama. I don't know. Final key. White little mama in the movie. The chick that looks like white little mama. They about to show her right now. The chick that's hunting them. I think her name is Finale. Look, he can't take the key because she's hitting the truck. Do you want it or not? Oh, she's biracial? The brunette, yeah. So, oh, she's the one that's going to be playing Jill Valentine. Hannah John Kamen. I thought I recognized her. She played Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and she'll play Jill Valentine. I like Jill Valentine. I guess the Lil Mama features is from her non-white side. Like, she really resembles Lil Mama. They look just alike. Yeah, she looks very white here. I would have never thought. Yes, I want that damn key. All the work I put into it. Look, he's like trying to put it in the wall. Look, they keep it. Look, everybody's watching like just get stick the key in. How hard is it? Just get it in there. Like little do you guys know, they're fucking trying to kill this dude right now in this truck, trying to run his ass off the road. The crystal key is beautiful. Yay! Oh, she was in the Killjoys. Haven't seen Killjoys, but I do still plan on watching it. It's on my list. When she popped up in this, I was like, who's this? Where did she come from? But look, she's been around. That ain't so bad, is it? Yeah, she's mixed, biracial. I think she's from the UK. Saw her in a drama over here. She looked blacker-ish in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Maybe it was the makeup choices. That's wild that her dad is Nigerian. I'd never know. Oh, her dad is Nigerian. I would have never known before you just told me that white little mama is mixed. She looks just white. Damn, kicked her ass out. That shit would have hurt hard as fuck. She probably would have been knocked out if that was like had been really real life. I'm gonna look her up. I'm gonna Google her. Swore that her dad is Nigerian. I never know. She was the star of Killjoys on Sci-Fi. People watching are like, is he drunk? On her Wikipedia page, she's much more visibly black. The drama she was in, she was the secret daughter of the actor who played Giles in Buffy. It's a dope-ass treasure room, no lie. Well, that's interesting. She pegged her with that can. That's interesting. No, Nicole, you're not supposed to sign. That was like the final task. That was like the final test. At first, I didn't recognize her here. Yeah, she does look different on her Wikipedia page. It might be her lip gloss. But is her lip gloss popping on the Wikipedia page is the important question. Oh, shit. She hit her head hard, falling out that vehicle on the concrete. That's just me a long time ago. This part was, like, really trippy. This part of the movie. All the backup servers. Now, woo! Try not to accidentally erase the whole of the Oasis on your first day. As they're like bumping this shit while he's still fucking in there. This is just like when Gone won Greed Island. Oh, if not signing was a test, I'd fail. I think that's what... Oh. I never heard that. People accuse her of bleaching? She's biracial. What? That makes no sense. See, they know he's the one that blew up the stacks that they fucking live in. And he blew up the whole entire stack. Like, he didn't even just kill fucking Wade's family. Like, he killed mad people. Like Parzival is still his avatar, but he's in this like real version of Halliday's room with Halliday. Press the button, take everything from that company. It's the only place that's real. Halliday's talking to him about how the real world is the only place that's real. Like the Oasis is not real at the end of the day. Like reality is real. Anything you eat in the Oasis is not real. Anything you do in the Oasis is not real. Like you have to eat in real life. You have to poop and pee in real life. He got the egg. Hooray! He got the egg. Some people are really clueless on black genetics. Doja's dad is a public figure, so I don't even know how people came to that conclusion. He only got like 12 bullets, y'all. Get him. Does he have enough bullets for everyone? I don't know if I'd want to be somebody that like takes a bullet. I don't know if I'd want to be one of the 12 people that took a bullet. Painting. I've been listening while painting, but I love this movie. A giant crowd of people could easily overpower him. Just need about 2 brave people to go for his hand with the gun and just stomp on him. He like keeps this little kid version of him in there. You're not an avatar, are you? No. He's like, then what are you? Yes. Is Halliday really dead? Yes. Then what are you? He like uploaded his consciousness. Simon Pegg is in everything. Yes, in the beginning of the movie, I was like, oh, look, I forgot. There goes Scotty. Fucking Scotty from Star Trek. And fucking Shaun of the Dead is in this. I was like, right, I forgot. He plays like the other dude. He plays like Halliday's partner. So right there, that part, they kind of implied that like what we were just talking about with the Black Mirror stuff, they kind of implied that like Halliday like uploaded himself into the game somehow. Like he's dead. He's really dead because he asked him like, is Halliday really dead? And he was like, yeah. Like he made a copy of his consciousness or something and like put it in the game. But yes, Simon Pegg is Ogden Morrow. He made the game with Halliday. But then Halliday made Ogden Morrow sign over all his shares of the game to like him, which was a mistake. That's why the very last test was to like see if he would like sign the paper, because that was like a mistake. The fucking little kid. Parzival. I record everything in my workshop. H saved the day. This is the only role I have ever liked Lena Waithe in my life, ever. Lawyers from Gregarious Games. That's what probably what most of them were thinking. We might win, but someone could die. I don't want to be that someone. Simon Pegg is in everything. To be honest, I also wouldn't be the first to try and get shot. Not for that white boy. Oh, nice. Like San Junipero from Black Mirror. Digital freezing with his subconsciousness. Yeah, that's a fair complaint. This is sounding real ET, but I also kind of feel like it works here. Ori said, kind of wish Spielberg would update his style of cinematic score, is my sole complaint. I agree. But I also feel like it kind of works here because the whole point of this movie is this like 80s homage. So the fact that this shit sounds like some ET type shit makes sense. I wonder if I think John Williams is the name of the dude that he normally works with. I wonder if John Williams scored this. All his scores sound the same. Like some parts of Star Wars remind me of E.T. Like, you're the curator. Ogden Morrow is the curator. So they also kind of imply that a part of like Ogden Morrow's consciousness is in there too. Or I don't know if that's just like his... No, because the curator's always there, so I don't think he's like constantly on. I think that's like his consciousness. It was you, Mr. Morrow. Yeah, like Halliday and Morrow were like best friends, and Halliday made Morrow like sign over his shares in the company, and he like locked him out of the company because he got upset that Morrow married the girl Kira. So he basically fucked him over. The high five. Yes, get all the lawyers. Don't sign that as from 300 Entertainment. It takes an incredibly legendary director to make Lena Waithe charming. Right! Nobody but Steven Spielberg. I truly believe that it was all the directing. Like, none of her real personality came through in this role at all. Like, Spielberg was definitely like, okay, no, I need you to be a little bit more charming. I need you to give me a little bit more, let's tone down the dickhead. Just a little bit. It's okay though, it's just a little bit. And we're just gonna tone up the fun, charming qualities. Let's work. And they just went off. They shut down the Oasis every now and then, which is a good thing. Like, even this shit is like, 80s. Bye, Bree! I don't know if digital freezing is a term, but that's how I think of it. This concept of someone downloading their subconscious. Yes, they rode with you through it all. You better split. It kind of works, yeah. But Spielberg is the only one who could swing that. I think here it makes sense, given the many cultural and time references. Watch the 11-year-old missing parents come out the woodwork now that the minor child is a billionaire. Oh, and there's Bree. True, you hum one of his songs and then you hum in a whole different score. Yes! The fact that I could stand her all in this movie, Miracle's Child, toned down the insufferable. This was a really good movie. Yes, I really like this movie a lot. I really like this one. I know a lot of you guys had never seen it, which is why I was like, oh, we should watch it. She's probably more likable acting. It was so good, and I was so unbothered by Lena. I might actually buy this. I'm shook if... And remember the way in blue I said? I was like, oh, we're going to watch Ready Player One. And you guys were like, oh, who's the main black character? And I was like, well, it's Lena Waithe. And then remember you were like, I don't know. And I was like, this is like the only role that she's any good in. This is the only movie that I will ever recommend that she's in. And I feel like every single time I recommend this movie to somebody, they'd be like, I don't know, like, Lena Waithe, like, she's like his friend, like, she's one of the main characters. I'm like, she's like totally nice and likable in this movie? I don't know. Like, somebody was able to, Steven Spielberg was able to, like, that's why he's like one of the great directors, because he was able to like tap into something. Because I've never even, like, I've seen a few episodes of like Master of None, and like I've seen some of her acting here and there, and I've never even thought she was like a really good actress. And I even like, I enjoyed her acting here. Like, I really feel like being a good director is like a skill that some people have, and like this movie, Steven Spielberg did a really great job. So, yay, Ready Player One. So I still have Muppet, Wizard of Oz, Crash, and Warriors on my list. I'll see if I can find Muppet, Wizard of Oz, because it looks like it's been removed from where it was previously. Warriors is on HBO Max, and I think Crash is too. But I just kind of wanted to watch something kind of like fun and interesting today, which is why I did Ready Player One. But those other movies are still on the list. So let me just finish up these comments, and then we'll go. I'm shooketh. I like this a lot. This was a good movie. I wish we could watch Scott Pilgrim, but they ain't got any black people. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. I love Scott Pilgrim, but we can't watch it. We can't watch that one for Beast Bait. I almost forgot that was Lena. Good directing is a skill. Definitely a skill. I agree. Now I really see what good directing can do. I'm convinced. Facts. Good directing can make or break a lot of movies. This movie is kind of a modern, current take on the classic hero's journey. It's not up its own ass with the need to break the rules to be provocative. It's just good on its own merits. Good shit, yes. And I like that they played around with all the different characters, and it definitely was not up its own ass, which it could have been, you know, especially with like all these like famous classic properties. It still didn't really take itself too serious. And they played around a lot with a lot of the characters, and you know, we got like a little bit of The Shining, and we got like a New York City race with like King Kong, and you know, I thought this one was really, really cute. Like, this is definitely one, like I said, I would see again on the big screen if they re-released it, because I know that's like something that they're doing now. Like, what year did this come out? Every 10 years or so, a lot of stuff is being re-released. 2018, so this one has a ways to go before it could be re-released. But you guys said who was IROC? I kept saying his name. IROC is TJ Miller, for anyone that asked. TJ Miller, also known as fucking HUD from Cloverfield. See, he made his acting debut in Cloverfield. Every time I see this dude, I'd be like, that's HUD from fucking Cloverfield. So, yay, glad you guys enjoyed this one. And hopefully everybody has a great rest of your day, and we're heading into a new week. Hopefully everybody has a great week this week. We're June 13th, can't believe it. And have lots of good stuff also coming this week. Oh, I see one more comment. Would have been so easy. Oh, he might be an asshole in real life. I don't know anything about him. He's a dickhead in Cloverfield, so, and he plays a dickhead in like every movie, so that's probably true. But it would have been so easy to try to switch things up on some look. It's different and therefore new. Praise us. Yes, Spielberg did a great job with this one. So, all right. Bye, guys.